Now, we have entered the realm of spiritual life. Now, the realm of spiritual life exists in its own containment. This containment is known as infinite containment. It's an infinite realm of infinite existence. The spiritual life of spirituality is all-encompassing. Now, just like the rules of physical nature, there is an existence. The existence I am portraying is the one of a realm. Okay? And around all, in the existence, is a shell. It's a natural existence of creation and a natural existence that exists and it is a shell. It's an actual casing, but it's an infinite casing called spiritual life. And the reason why I say this, and the reason why I say that it's a casing, is because even though all of this, right, in the process of examination, I have separated, right, and into cases to match and fit the rules of nature. So this casing, right, is infinite. So it means that there's a continuation all the time, continuation. Now, the spiritual existence, like I said before, is the seed of life. So the spiritual existence is the seed to all life, and all life goes like this. It goes into saturation. So spiritual life is a saturated seed of life. And this spiritual life, even though in areas, right, has been segmented, right, segmented into different shells, different realms, right. I'm calling a shell a realm. Alright, so we've got different realms. So we've got the spiritual realm, we've got the mathematical realm, we've got the densities of mathematical realms, then we have the physical existence of the expanse, which is physical. The expanse becomes physical, or mathematical calculations become physical in the expanse. So the expanse is something which is another realm. Then in the expanse gives birth to a void. And the void is a place of an existence which is the birth of calculative dark matter, really. So you've got the expanse, which is created from the mathematical realm. You've got the void, which is created by the expanse, which includes all of its mathematical frameworking, into the birth and the beginnings of dark matter, which is basically open free space. And then inside the void, you have the known existence of creation, which is the portion which we call visible, right? It's the rainbow. So we have a portion of the rainbow inside dark matter, which is the void. The first creation of dark matter is void. And in the void, you have visible reality, which is the rainbow. So this is the format in which the rules of nature, through mathematical and scientific examination of creation, is put together. So let's get back to the spiritual existence of the spiritual seed. The spiritual existence of spiritual seed before mathematic calculations, before the first principles of mathematics, and before the very first generation of routines and mathematical principles. Before all of that, spiritual life exists. And these existences of spiritual life are extremely powerful existences. It's where all known knowledge is held. All known knowledge is held in spiritual life. And each and every one in spiritual life is so diverse and is so complex in their state of entity that they have natural gifts of natural nature. They have natural abilities and natural powers, natural creational powers. And because they have natural creational powers, these are called angels in the life of the spiritual existence. There are archangels, and archangels are designed and created and made for a particular task and a particular purpose in creation. We're all designed for communication, we're all designed for messaging, and we are all designed for watching. We are known as the heavenly watchers. Now, because of the heavenly watchers and the knowledge of the heavens and the knowledge of their life force and life being, we are a living entity. And because we are a living entity, we are designed by nature and designed by creation to be able to perform certain tasks. So we have specialities, we have special gifts, we have creational special gifts. We are capable and able of calculating mathematical routines. We are able and capable of placing these calculations into a realm. So these things get placed into realms, and every single little bit has an order to it. So you have the process of spiritual life and of extreme heavenly gifts and gifted. And then there is the ability to start frameworking. So everyone in the heavens and everyone that exists in the heavens is all part and parcel of the seed. Now, when it comes to the physical tree of knowledge and the physical spiritual life tree, that also exists. The spiritual tree of knowledge and the spiritual life tree also still exists. And it exists in the physical capabilities of scientific realm. Scientific realm also exists in the heavens. And scientific realms also exist in all the other realms that are created, that build the visible reality of the rainbow. So this is the gift and the knowledge of the rainbow, and it's the gift and the knowledge that the rainbow is connected through all the layers of all the realms, all the way through to the heavens. Now that is our communicational network, and the communicational network from the heavens filters and saturates all the way through a 360-degree environment of reality, all the way through down to physical visibility. And that's where we get our connection from the heavens all the way through creation down to where you are, which is the physical, visible life of physical reality in time. Now, because of all of this existing and expanding and going out straight into spiritual existence of spiritual life, there are areas in the heavens. There